front of us. He's taking us to a new breakfast place around here. And so yeah, that's what we're doing. The car's a little chilly this morning. I think you can tell by the frost that you can't see through.
No, it's clear here. That's why I'm putting it right here. Right here, it's foggier.
Speedo's acting up again. I know I'm not doing digging. Seems to like to do that when it's cold, and not so much when it's warmed up a bit.
This was a picture that was on the website, and it was very high definition, and my clamping didn't work, so it broke the cutter, the final cutter there. It ran into here and broke, but you can see
that is amazing.
whiskers on his chin.
Yep. That's crazy. Now, what material is this?
Korean countertop material.
Okay.
That's some magic.
And this is a friend of ours, aeroplane, and his wife.
That is amazing. I might have to get you to do one of those for me at some point. There you go. That's absolutely brilliant.
Whoops.
And that was Gavin's brother's dog, my eldest boy's dog, and
That's spectacular. Yeah.
Run headlights in the grill.
Yep.
That's the length of the drive line. The rest of it is
Mm-hmm.
3 foot of drive line.
Yeah.
And
Not without pushing the grill up front, which I don't think looks good. I think it's kind of, I don't like series with the grills flush. If you do that, get a what is it? Stage 1 or a Defender.
yeah, that's what we're building. All the parts are up there. There's a Defender hood.
can't see the grill.
It should be either above it or with it. Should be somewhere. I think there's the other door.
There.
Yeah, one of my early ones.
Mm-hmm. Very nicely done too. Welds
Yeah.
are beautiful.
That was
Is that TIG or
all TIG, and it was purge welded.
Oh yeah.
They fill it with gas.
Mm-hmm.
they
And
weld it.
that way you don't get the sugaring on the inside. It's stainless then?
All stainless.
That's beautiful.
So that was an early one I built that I could not get to seal. So that was my prototype one.
Okay. Is that the one that didn't quite clear?
No, that one did clear, did work,
Okay.
but it leaks.
Ah.
I could not get in to do the welds because you got to do them in sequence
Mm.
and then assemble it. So
Oh, I see a big goober in there.
yeah, it's brazed.
Oh, that's brazed. Okay.
And it won't take the heat; it cracks.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to build a high performance motor, that is that's what that is made out of. If you
Okay.
If you look,
Oh, I see it. I see it chopped there.
that's right. If you look at it there,
Mm-hmm.
these two were extended and bent up, but these are the two merge collectors that are in there.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Okay.
So that will make you a true tri-Y 4-2-2-1 collector.
Then is this firing order the same?
1, 3, 4, 2.
Yep.
Yep, it will work. It will give you the best setup you can get.
1, 3. Okay. All right, so they fire into, because that was one thing I could never figure out. Which holes do you fire into? Do you fire that, or do you do that? Or
You're trying to use one cylinder that has fired to push the gas out
and scavenge the
scavenge
others.
the other one. So this is better for scavenging, which is all low and bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is only a 2 liter motor, but it's 2 liter cross flow, board, high compression. Everything in the bottom was balanced, and then you use a early style head with late style cams. So the cams are for a low compression motor, but that you swap on an early head and it makes it a high compression motor. So it's 9.5 to 1. But it's got the late style cams, so it'll run down to 800 RPM and it'll still do 8,000 RPM.
Wow.
So
Oh, 8,000. God.
it'll run at 5.
Wow.
Goes right around to 8, no trouble.
Starts at 8, goes to 8. It's wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's something a 2 1/4 could never even dream of. I mean, it'll run at 500. It'll blow a rod out at $5,000.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's. Wow. That's awesome.
That's
A little rough being cold, but
it's carburetor, it's the choke side.
yep.
That's
See what's interesting on my on the Solex, the early carburetors, they don't have the flap on there. They've got a side thing, and so you leave your foot off the gas completely,
yeah.
which closes that off, and it's got a side choke, which is a side rotary valve, and because of the high vacuum from it from the throttle cable being at idle,
Yeah.
it actually draws the air through the side of the carburetor and draws an extra mixture that way. It's really interesting. And then what they do,
I didn't spend down. I only run it during the summer. I started it in probably 6 months, 8 months.
oh, okay. But what's nice about having that side is that certain carburetors, and I have an extra one off the 67, is that side valve, you can buy it, available was a spacer piece that was actually a heater.
Yeah.
So it would stop the carb from icing up. I've never had problems with mine icing up being without the heater. And I mean, I drove through Maine in like single degree weather. I've started at sub-zero before. Granted, that took forever. But never had icing problems on my carb. All right, well, it's been a pleasure. It was awesome hearing that thing run. Well, I didn't get it on video, but got back on the road from leaving his shop, and while it idles fine right now, it was bogging down and acting like it was starved for fuel while I was trying to accelerate. So put the choke back on it. I want to see what I can do. I'm feeling it blocked main jet. Well, I just did a suck on it, killed the motor. You know, just choked it to death. This is a fuel bowl off the sedimenter bowl. So I'm going to dump this good gas back in here. Decant that. Oh, look at all that gunk. Wire gauze probably could use being cleaned out. Well, about to give it a shot. I did just do the suck on it, so should go nice and fine, but plenty of seems to be idling all right. A little rough, but still burning off all the extra fuel that I sucked in. I always go wrong way on these fool things every time. Well, we'll give it a shot, and if we're back in 5 minutes, you'll know it didn't work.
You had another screw for that, by the way.
No other hole.
With a screw, you make a hole.
Nah, I do it that way on purpose. It's got one of the plastic things on the back, like they sell for the new ones. It ain't ever coming loose.
Yeah. All right.
It perfectly summarizes the vehicle, held together by just enough, you know. All right, if we're back, you'll know it didn't work. So I'm gonna try this again. I did a suck on it, cleaned out the sediment bowl, checked the gauze in the carburetor, and pulled out the main check and checked it, and they all looked good to me. So, well, except the sediment bowl was pretty full up, but I need to make it run. It's
All right.
twice it's stalled going in reverse.
All right.
With no load it goes.
What the fudge is going on?
I don't know. It's like it wants to run, but it's got no power. It's got spark. It's got compression. It's got oil pressure. It just dies as soon as I start letting the clutch out. It's like it's got no power. got no power under load. What the hell is going on here? Well, hopefully figured that out. Seems to run a whole lot sweeter. Oh, I need to tighten everything down. Blasted through the emulsion jet, didn't seem to be distributing fuel properly, and seems to be going all right now. Test will be, proof will be in the pudding when I'm driving. But yeah, gonna tighten down the stuff and then head out of here. Well, I think we might have gotten that fixed, hopefully for now. For the first thing, for the whole trip, for the first time getting any gunk in there causing problems from that fuel tank, I'd say doing pretty well. Suspect it was the emulsifier tube had something in it, because it didn't look like it was quite distributing gas evenly. So it was leaning out and dying, not getting any power basically after the accelerator pump was done with its job. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. Now we can actually try and head out of here. Get my phone set up, but hopefully that's fixed for now. I'm trying my best not to jinx us. All right, we'll bring you back when we get somewhere. Heading off to the gas station, pick up some gas, and we'll be on the road. Decided to stop again at the lighthouse over here in Barcelona. I'm gonna drive around again. It's a little more thawed than it was last time we were here. Not going to bother stopping, but basically a quick drive around through here.